You're watching BTW21 News. Welcome and thank you for taking some time out of your day to be here with us. Luis Romero greeting you. Again, we thank you very much for your company. There's a lot that we have to get to, only 30 minutes to do that. As always, Martinsville and Henry County's only daily newscast. And we have some updates and some things that we need to share with you in regards to incidents that occurred on on Monday, trying to jump to Friday. And we start with a BTW21 News exclusive, and that is a shooting that occurred in the city of Martinsville on Monday night. We have learned the identity of the victim as the city of Martinsville and their public information officer sent out a press release on this afternoon saying again that 19-year-old man was shot in Martinsville on Monday night. And a Martinsville police officer in the area of Fayette Street told a 911 dispatcher that he heard several shots nearby. At 6:42 p.m., officers were dispatched to the area of Fayette Street and Spencer Streets, where a man reported that he had been shot. Jasoni Hairston of Martinsville was found there suffering from a gunshot wound to his leg, according to police. Hairston was transported to Silva Health by Martinsville Fire and EMS and then was transferred to Carilion Roanoke, where he was treated for his non-life-threatening injuries. At the scene, Sergeant C. Bennett told BTW21 News that they did not have any information on the suspect. This incident, of course, remains under investigation. Anyone with information related to the incident should contact the Martinsville Police Department. Their number 276-638-8751. We're moving on now to news in Henry County, and we're talking about another BTW21 News exclusive. We were the only media that showed up to cover this, and we have a sad update to report to you. Understand that the 13-year-old boy that was struck by a vehicle while he was on a dirt bike is facing some life-threatening injuries in the hospital, and we actually just got this information about an hour ago from Virginia State Police, and we contacted the public information officer, who then referred us to the area office, which is why it took a little longer than normal to get you an update. But again, this was a dirt bike versus vehicle accident that occurred on Crestview Drive, and according to state police, it occurred just south of Andrew Court. And of course, we brought you an update on Facebook. There was very limited information and actually conflicting information, as is all too common here in our area, about this incident. But crews were called to the scene at around 4 p.m. Again, all of this took place on Monday. And according to radio traffic, the boy suffered a severe head injury. And Virginia State Police tells us that that 13-year-old boy was struck by the Chevy vehicle while he was on the dirt bike. And again, he has life-threatening injuries. State Police tell us that he is in ICU. And at this time, there's no charges to the Chevy driver. Again, all of this taking place Monday around 4 p.m. Crestview Drive in the Bassett community. The boy was airlifted to the hospital for injuries, and again, for those life-threatening injuries that we understand State Police let us know about. Of course, we will continue to keep you posted if there's additional information that needs to be shared with you on air and online. Moving on now to a little bit of sport news, and those individuals that will be heading on to the game starting in a couple of hours here on this Tuesday evening, Martinsville versus Halifax. There is no restrictions. The restrictions have been lifted for the Martinsville in city basketball games. Now again, those are for Martinsville basketball games, and their attendance restrictions have been lifted. As you know, we previously reported there was a disturbance at one of the games, and then later after the game there was a fight between non-athletes, is what we understand. It was non-athletes that fought, so there were some restrictions in place for the January games, but they have been lifted. And I quote, "Please remember that under no circumstances are spectators allowed onto the basketball court. Anyone who comes onto the court without prior authorization will be suspended indefinitely from future MHS events," school officials said. A lot of news that we've been able to cover, a lot of updates that we've been able to share with you. And again, you're watching BTW21 News, Martinsville and Henry County's only daily newscast. We are proud to say that. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more after these messages.
Hi, Barry Nelson here, GR Chevrolet in Stanleytown. got you a deal. A 17 model Bolt EV. Got 30,000 miles on it. Only $379 a month with 0 down and 0 gas. Got you a deal. Got you a brand new Equinox. Payment only $445 a month. 0 down. Brand new Equinox all-wheel drive. Can't beat that. Got a 2020 Colorado. Only 30,000 miles. $343 a month with 0 down. Get you a pickup for a little down. Got you a brand new Buick Encore, all-wheel drive for only $429 a month. That's a great deal on an SUV. Got the best for last, a 2020 Chevy Spark for only $239 a month with no money down, only at GR Chevrolet, where everybody knows cars cost less.
Are you looking for a realtor? One that is hardworking, honest, and knows the area? Also, willing to respond to phone calls and answer texts and emails on a timely fashion? Look no further. My name is Cameron Kolinsky. I'm a proud agent with Blue Ridge Mountain Real Estate, serving Patrick, Henry, Martinsville, and surrounding counties. I have experience with clients dealing in land, residential, and commercial listings. My top priority is customer satisfaction and making sure that my clients' needs and wants are met. Consider it sold with Cameron Kolinsky, Realtor with Blue Ridge Mountain Real Estate.
Hey, come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care. We're located at 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia. Our telephone number is 276-634-0010. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We do offer time slots now, so you can call us and get that scheduled so you will not have to wait. Don't forget to come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care, 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia, 276-634-0010. Call us to get your time slot booked.
Welcome back. Let's turn it over now to Dustin Staples for a check of your local weather forecast. And again, folks, we've been working hard. You saw that we had 2 breaking and exclusive news stories, but let's turn it over now to Dustin Staples.
All right, folks, thanks so much for sticking around here on the Neighborhood Network. I am Dustin Staples as we are continuing to roll on the newscast on this Tuesday and continue on to other things as well. It's been a pretty nice day for everybody and not a bad start to the morning. A little chilly out there, but you know what, though? Those chilly mornings are probably our winter lovers are liking this because this is what it's supposed to be like in the morning. We're not supposed to be waking up in the 40s and 50s like we've already seen occasionally already this winter on a numerous occasions as it is. So do know that our chilly temperatures are beginning to make a return at some point, but next week we're going to warm right back up again, as we'll talk about that a little bit later on the newscast. Maybe something wintry. I got you on the edge of your seat now, so now you got to watch the old newscast, weather forecast, right? 56 degrees, we're coming into play right now with a mix of clouds and sun. Mild for us tonight, so again, our sunset is coming in there right at 5:51, so we're getting closer to those 6 o'clock sunsets here in the coming weeks, as a lot of you all are liking the longer evening hours. So again, excuse me, our basketball players are enjoying it. Of course, basketball season is going to begin wrapping up here pretty soon. Baseball and soccer, I know right now a lot of the soccer fields are probably mush because of all the rain that we have seen, and we're just overwhelmed with a lot of rain right now. So far this winter we have seen more rain than we have snow, almost picking almost about nearly an inch to 2.5 inches of rain for a lot of us overall. So January was pretty wet and mild. February has been pretty mild. I mean, yes, we've had 1 or 2 cold days, but you know, if you live around here long enough, you understand those cold snaps don't last but more than a few days, and they're long gone. So not as cold temperatures tonight, staying in the 40s there with the clouds, a mix of clearing skies from time to time. Again, we will see mostly cloudy skies out there, but not expecting it to be overcast for a majority of us. Temperatures staying there in the mid-40s with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Wednesday will feature a near 70 degrees almost. Wednesday, I don't think we'll hit it, but we're going to get right close to it out there. Partly to cloudy skies develop tonight. The temperature staying in the mid-60s. Here's some of our area high temperatures for Wednesday out there. How about that? Nice, comfortable lunch weather. Go out there, dinner, fire up the grill for the heck of it, because at this point, you know, I don't think we're going to see any major winter storms. But again, I did mention that we may see a little wintry weather this weekend, and I'm going to break it down for you because obviously, it is Super Bowl weekend, and it's the weekend prior to Valentine's. So maybe you're doing some outdoor activities. And for those of you who are you know, familiar with how the weather has gone in the past almost 7 to 10 years, we always have some form of winter weather affecting Valentine's or Super Bowl or President's Day weekend, and it just so happened to fall on the Super Bowl weekend. So last year, you all remember we picked about 2 inches of snow on Super Bowl Sunday. I'm not forecasting 2 inches of snow, but Saturday it's going to begin near average. This is where we need to be. You know, we're going to be almost pushing 70 Wednesday, 47, 50 degrees. It's going to feel cold to us because we've been so all over the place and we don't know where we're supposed to be, which is where we are supposed to be right here. So the average high is 47 to 50 degrees, not 50, not 68 and 70. That's kind of where we are in that point in stage. Okay, Saturday here, we'll see some scattered rain showers kind of on and off throughout the day. What's going to be happening is that we have a storm system coming from the south that's going to bring mixed precipitation to Texas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Kentucky again. But again, this time around, our friends to the south should not be impacted as much as they were last time. So some scattered showers for us. Now here's the caveat and the trick with this. The temperature needs to get near below freezing to get a little mixed precipitation with it as well. So temperatures will be cold enough to support it. How much is with it? It's limited moisture because thanks to a lot of another area of high pressure, it's building into the south. We don't have a high pressure building into the north of us. Now, if we had a lot colder air in place, we would be talking about some snow event. However, though, it's not going to be happening in the distant future. So again, near average temperature, scattered rain showers for Saturday, kind of off and on. It's going to be one of those weekends you kind of get out there if you need to kind of dodge a rain shower or two and light it at most. So again, a light wintry mix is possible late Saturday night. And again, as the cold air is going to be catching up to it, whatever's left, you know it ain't going to stick around for a while because 50 degrees is going to be too warm for snow. We'll see morning precip change over to clouds and partly cloudy skies throughout the afternoon. So this is another round of chance. Again, you've seen this happen prior already. We get close to these events and the forecast is so far out, it doesn't even, a lot of times it just deteriorates because it doesn't even have enough cold air to support it. So showers off and on likely Saturday night into Sunday morning if the cold air is there to support it, which it's looking like it might be. We'll see what happens. I promise you, this has been the theme this winter. We get close to it and it just fizzles away. So that's why you're seeing 30, you're like, oh, that's not a high chance. Now, if this was a 90% chance of snow and rain, most likely would happen. But again, Sunday morning there's looking to be an early mixed precip change over to clouds and mild weather for your Super Bowl on Sunday. So you shouldn't have any weather worries to concern with in the afternoon. If you're doing anything for this weekend, do stick around. There's a lot more coming your way next.
Hi, my name is Dr. Caper Zentmeyer here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic. It's our goal to create wellness in all areas of life. Here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic, we are a neurologically based, state-of-the-art facility in the beautiful Martinsville-Henry County area. With our technique and our technology, we're able to get down to the root cause of any health concerns you may have and then correct them from inside out. We'd love for you to come by and check us out. We take care of personal injuries, car accidents, pregnant women, babies, and people of all ages. We love serving families through the principle of chiropractic care. So come on down to Zentmeyer Chiropractic, where we can help you remain in health as a lifestyle for a lifetime. So please come see us here at Zentmeyer Chiropractic. We are located here on the corner of Kings Mountain Road and Virginia Avenue. Our address is 3652 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville, Virginia, and our phone number is 276-647-5555.
relationships. They are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
We've been here for 25 years now, and we built a building that was bigger than what we needed when we first started. We've just about filled that place now. One of the things that we really do is we value our employees. We know it takes a long time for them to learn the skills, but people's skills are hard earned, so we make sure that there is a job for them every day of the week, 52 weeks of the year. So even if we're quiet and we don't need people, a lot of businesses still lay people off, send people home. We don't do that. If you want to come to work, we will find you a job because we value the skills that you've learned with us, and we want you to stay here, and we want you to feel valued. And we want you as a family to go home and think, I'm always going to get a paycheck if I turn up to work for Drake.
Welcome back, and thank you for sticking along for BTW21 News and this 30 minutes of news. It is now time to talk about sports, switching things up here. And we're talking about an individual that many of you already know. He has a lot of support in the community, and it is because we understand that he's one of the best local athletes. And we're talking about Jairicus Harrison. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly, so if I'm not, I do apologize. But he has signed to be playing football at Virginia Tech. Here's that interview that was provided, or interviews I should say, that were provided by Henry County Public Schools.
Felt great. I actually remember when Coach came down and offered it, I couldn't do nothing but smile and just kind of, sit in shock, because we had been talking, and I thought I was kind of gonna have to make another decision, but thankfully he came and he's opening the door to give me a shot. Just the life at Virginia Tech, the atmosphere there on game days, and just the atmosphere there, even like when it's regular school days, it seems pretty fun. I just want to thank everybody that supported me, from the people that supported me when we were out doing fundraisers to those who just came Friday nights and cheered us on.
Probably the best athlete I've ever coached as far as pure raw athletic ability. He's 6'3", 240 pounds, and he can do a standing backflip. He can play any position on the football field I asked him to play, and he done it at a high level. Played linebacker for the first time this year and was first team all region at the position, and he was a first team all region quarterback. When you talk about an athlete, you talk about somebody that can do multiple things, play multiple sports. He's a double-double kid in basketball, and if he played a spring sport, he probably dominated spring sport as well. That's just the type of kid he is and the type of athlete he is. His opportunity to go to Virginia Tech started, last spring. The coaches started coming to watch him work out here at Bassett. They got to see and meet him as a young man. They got to have conversations with him, and through this fall, they kept in touch with Jay. And the scholarships, they have a limited amount of scholarships, and they've asked Jay to come play tight end. Well, they haven't seen any film on Jay as a tight end, so they offered him a roster spot. They're only bringing in 2 tight ends to this class. The other kid got a scholarship offer. Jairicus is a PWO, which to a lot of people don't understand. That's a spot on their roster. He doesn't have to try out. He's going to go in and he's going to get a chance to earn a scholarship. And I think about 3 other kids or 4 other kids from this area have went to Virginia Tech on PWOs and ended up as scholarship kids. Super exciting for me to have a kid playing football at that level. Playing football in college at any level is very, very hard. And he's going to the top level. So it's going to be hard for him, but I know him as a young man, and I know that he's going to take this opportunity and make the most out of it.
I am getting so hot, I won't take my clothes off. Pete, why are you dancing naked again?
Because it's hot in here.
It's hot in here because you won't turn the heat down.
We get such a good deal on propane from up there at PVT Express, we never got to turn the heat down.
Well, you should, and you need to put your clothes back on.
PVT Express now has Propane Express. You don't have to wait in line or even go inside with their pay window. For the best prices on propane, it's PVT Express, 608 Stoltz Road in Martinsville.
Parents have one main question. Is the COVID vaccine safe for their child?
Yes, it is. More than 9,000 babies and children under the age of 5 participated in the trials, and there were no new state health concerns.
And more than 10 million kids ages 5 to 11 have already been vaccinated against COVID. And I think that's simply amazing.
You're watching BTW21 News. Thank you for sticking along with us, and thank you for your continued company. Your crime report by Apex Bail Bonds is next.
Alicia Ray, 40, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with intentionally damage any property. Ryan Keffer, 25, of Bassett, Virginia, charged with contempt of court, failure to appear. Gabriel Dodson, 18, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with false statements on criminal history check consent form. Michael Goins, 41, of Ridgeway, Virginia, charged with probation violation felony. Leslie Upchurch, 34, Bassett, Virginia, charged with reckless driving, endangering life or limb, possession or distribution of needles, capsules, pipe, etc., and resisting arrest, obstructing justice without threats of force. Randall Bowman, 53, of Stewart, Virginia, charged with subsequent sale, distribute, etc., Schedule 1-2 drugs. Tavin Chamberlain, 23, of Axton, Virginia, charged with probation violation felony, probation violation misdemeanor, and disobedience resistance of an officer of the court. Juan Hernandez Suarez, 25, of Axton, Virginia, charged with driving, first conviction.
Slip up, you need a bondsman you can trust at your side. At Apex Bail Bonds in Martinsville, our agents are with you at every step, not just the day you bond out. Need affordable bail? You'll get the same low rates we offer in Danville and Reedsville. Apex Bail Bonds has the only bail bondsman around licensed on both sides of the Virginia-Carolina line, provides fast releases and affordable bail at the lowest rates allowed by law. Apex Bail Bonds, Martinsville, across from Checkered Pig, for the lowest rates allowed.
Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money market, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you are tired of 800 numbers or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 276-638-8771.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BTW21 News. Again, Luis Romero here with you. Thank you for spending part of your day with us. Obituaries by Bassett Funeral Service are next.
Doris Maxine Thomas, 88, formerly of Henry, Virginia, departed this life Sunday, January the 29th, 2023. The family will receive friends Saturday, February the 11th from 10:30 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. in the Bassett Funeral Service Chapel. A funeral service will be held at 11:30 a.m. Bassett Funeral Service is serving the family. Roy Eugene Fields, 61 of Collinsville, passed away Saturday, January the 28th, 2023. Services will be at a later date. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family. Online condolences may be made by visiting wrightfuneralservices.net. Richard Dwayne Hill, 72 of Martinsville, passed away Monday, January the 30th, 2023. All services are private. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family. Online condolences may be made by visiting wrightfuneralservices.net. Emma Murphy Ward, 92 of Martinsville, passed away Tuesday, January the 31st, 2023. The visitation was held Friday, February the 3rd at 4 p.m. at Wright Funeral Service Chapel. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family.
Harbor Towing and Recovery is expanding. 4173 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville. Harbor now offers custom tire and wheels with advanced technology. Automotive repair? No problem for Harbor. From simple repair to major semi-trucks, Harbor's got you covered. Oil changes, brakes, front end alignment on any size vehicle or trucks. And remember, 24-hour towing. So you tell the police to call Harbor Towing, 276-632-2580.
Bassett Funeral Service was founded in 1996 by Darrell B. Martin and Paul T. Kennedy Jr. We started as a small funeral home in Bassett, and in 2007 we went to one of the largest funeral homes in Martinsville and Henry County. We started with 3,200 square feet, and in 2007 went to over 20,000. Bassett Funeral Service is located at 3665 Ferrystone Park Highway in the town of Bassett. 276-629-1770.
Carlisle is an independent college preparatory school located in Axton, Virginia. Founded in 1968, the school sets the standard for excellence in education. At Carlisle, we provide a challenging, nurturing, safe learning environment where students are encouraged to reach their true potential in the classroom, on the stage, or in athletics. You can afford a Carlisle education.
Are you looking for a fresh cut steak? Stop by the Sirloin House, where we offer hand cut steaks daily. Enjoy our world famous sirloin tips or our chicken tips. We also offer fresh seafood and plate lunches that start at $7.99 for a meat and two. Come see us at 207 South Van Buren Road in Eden, North Carolina, and follow us on Facebook for all our specials. Call us at 336-623-7778 for all your carry-out or catering needs.
How'd they take care of you today, sir?
Excellent, man, excellent. They're always good down here. They'll take time to go through and help tell you stuff you don't know if you have questions. And believe me, I've asked them plenty of questions.
How long you been coming here?
2 or 3 years. I've seen ads, I've heard people talk about them, clean lot, come in here, get out without too much fear of having flat tires. I've been on some places where it's like, oh man, it's going to cost me more than I'm going to make. West pays more, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for this Tuesday edition of BTW21 News. As always, we appreciate your continued support. As we always tell you, if you see news happening in Martinsville and Henry County, give us a call, send us a message on Facebook, or fill out the contact form on our website, BTW21.com, so we can stay #1 when it comes to covering news in Martinsville and Henry County. But for now, that's going to do it for this Tuesday edition. We'll see you tomorrow.